Good Friday night footy. Enjoy it on Nine's Wide World of Sports. The Storm kick-off. First use of the football for the Dolphins. It's a wobbly old kick-off. Fortunately for the Dolphins, it bounced up nicely. And then last play for the Dolphins. Avarillo to dummy half. Now Katoa. He puts a kick. And it's not a bad one. Pappenhausen had to get his skates on, but Jermaine Azarko, the Dolphins' leading point scorer. He's played in every one of their games. Puts the Dolphins in front. Goes to Hughes. Short ball, Liero. Garlic. Hughes. Now King. In terrific form to start off the year as Josh King. 5 metres away. Couple of tackles left in the set. Garlic sees an opportunity. Goes on his own. He'll almost get over. He's cut off just short. Munster goes to Hughes. Hughes kicking for Bradley. Ready for takeoff. Oh, yeah. What a take. Kane Bradley, brilliant in the air. And he scores the first try of the night.
Yeah, it's a real strength of Kane Bradley's leaping in the air. And he's built like a back rower, but athletic. And this is one of his go-to plays. Probably a big reason why he got the nod over Suafa'alongo. Harvey Norman replay. Jerome Hughes, you're going to get sick of calling that name tonight. And then Kane Bradley just gets it.
Pappenhausen with the attempted conversion. It's on its way, it's there. And 6 more tackles now for the Storm. They're knocking on the door of their second try of the night. Munster, Liero, Hughes, straight and hard there by Katoa. And another set restart. Munster, Utoikamanu gets the legs pumping and will be dragged down less than 2 metres away from the line. Munster, Bloor, quick hands, Howarth, Coates. Too easy in the end for Melbourne, but beautifully executed. And Xavier Coates scores in the corner.
Beautiful set play there by the Melbourne Storm. They got some skillful back rowers here, the Melbourne Storm. Usually they're playing off either the 7 or the 6 there, but that time Cameron Munster, he says, here, I'll give it to me back rower.
The work experience Barber. Tell you what, it's helped his kicking. That's beautiful. Dolphins to get back in it. This will help. It's a set restart. Donahue! They don't need any more tackles. Oh, no, he's held up. Held up. Couldn't get the ball down. Almost there, Kurt Donahue.
Yeah, great awareness there by the dummy half. He's seen Ryan Pappenhausen. He was isolated there as an A defender right on the try line, and he just buried his head. Tried to push over the little fullback. It was great defence in the end.
Kafusi, he plays it. Donahue goes to Katoa. Nikarima, lovely ball to Bostock. Did he get it down? Stays alive. Pappenhausen. Oh, ball to Chan, and Azarko came in, went whack, had a bit of help as well as Pappenhausen. Oh, he's too good. He's too clever. He's too quick. Ryan Pappenhausen with the Sonic the Hedgehog haircut scores a Melbourne Storm try.
Well, Sonic went down the right-hand sideline only moments ago, earlier in this game. He saw an opportunity down the left. Ryan Pappenhausen, he's always thinking, he's always scheming. And he's a great ball player, which just keeps the Dolphins off him.
Here's Katoa. He's showing off next to his mate, Billy.
He's been doing that for a couple of decades.
Okay, Nichols goes to the milestone man, Kerr. Out the back, lovely pass. Nikarima dancing with them. He gives it to Gilbert. Gilbert back to Kerr. Kerr! Oh, yeah! Game 100! Scores a try. Well done, Josh Kerr.
Well, I called him after Beatson last week. I've gone off too early. Wow, this is incredible. All started by that man, Josh Kerr, the microwave man. And it's finished with him. And the Dolphins, they're back in it.
Well, that's a big effort, isn't it? From a front row forward. So he takes the hit up, gets a little flick pass out the back, ends up on the ground.
Katoa flat to Fine Fuiaki. And he'll be caught short. Last play, Dolphins. Big moments in this contest late in the first half as Katoa, a crossfield kick for Bostock. He got a catch on it. Brilliantly done. That's outstanding from Jack Bostock. We've got a game on our hands. The Finns are in again.
They're back. And there's plenty of Finns up around this crowd at Suncorp Stadium. Jack Bostock. He missed the early games of this season with an ankle injury, but he's been in great form since coming back into this footy side. Rookie of the year, of course, last year. Harvey Norman replay. Just look at Katoa here, just sums it up beautifully. Takes his time, plenty of time, not a lot of kick pressure from the Melbourne Storm. And there wasn't really anyone leaping for that football. So Jack Bostock, he just grabbed it, snatched it out of the air and said, I'll take the 4 points, fellas.
Well, the last 2 kicks, Cam, from Katoa, they've just dropped it.
Contests, and Pappenhausen is wrapped up. That is half-time, and what a half of football.
I was sitting on the plane coming out from Sydney the other day next to Jamie Chapman. They've been training the Blues for 6 weeks, Soldy.
Yep.
6 weeks.
I think they did that last year, didn't they?
Yeah, and you could see how fit and fast they were in that opening game. Jamie actually scored like a 70-metre special.
Here's Farnworth. Out the back, Nikorima! There's a gap and he goes through. Lovely pass on the inside. Ray Stone! That is Sam.
Yes! We got it!
From the Dolphins. Ray Stone scores. We're all locked up.
Wow. What's the acceleration of Cody Nikorima? The old legs, look at him. Little man in the headgear. He just turns on the afterburners. It all started with Izzy Katoa. The little show in, show out. That was brilliant play by Izzy Katoa, and Herbie Farnworth gets an offload. Harvey Norman replay, and then the afterburners. And then the flick pass. Wow, that's the icing on the cake. The Dolphins, well, they're going to hit the lead here. They'll kick this goal. That's as good as you'll see, Cam.
Wow, that's skillful.
To preserve the space for Herbie Farnworth, it's brilliant. It's top class.
Hughes, they're running it. Anderson, dummy to Bradley. Can he get away from Farnworth? He does. You don't see that too often. Anderson with a kick. He's leading the chase, is he? No, Bostock's there to save the day. Brilliant play by Grant Anderson.
No, it's great footy all round.
Nikorima, Gilbert. And he's so strong, but this time he's wrapped up in some solid Storm defence. McDonald was there along with Kamikamica. Now Katoa shows it, gives it away on the outside. Oh, good tackle in the end. Had to be made. Sean Blore on Fino Fuiaki. Now Stone. Katoa. Oh, held it up beautifully. Oh, that is just brilliant from this young half. Isaiah Katoa. Lemuelu with the try.
Just watch this big show. Straightens up. Jerome Hughes gets sucked in. And it's just a lovely little pass. There was no defenders in sight.
That one was even better.
Massive kick here for Azarko to make it an 8-point lead. He guides it through. The Finns are up by 8.
The Panthers and the Storm played in the grand final last year. The 2 best teams in the competition. They haven't won yet, the Dolphins, but they're doing everything right at the moment.
Gilbert getting some running repairs in back play. He's up to his feet and jogging back into the line now as Katoa kicks the hammer, chasing it through, gets a catch on it. Tabuafito. Oh, Ray Stone's got a double. Ray Stone's got a double. Right on by the hammer.
He was just chasing through. Harvey Norman replay. Isaiah Katoa, he puts it up. And the hammer, he just wanted it that little bit more uncontested in the end. Little flick to Ray Stone, who puts himself in the position through effort. And he picks up the 4 points for the Dolphins.
Yeah, Ray Stone, a double. That might be the first of his career, I reckon, there, Soldy. But it was the hammer chasing that.
Safe.
Yeah. It was the hammer chasing the ball down to get that kick, retrieve that kick. He's been relatively quiet tonight, the hammer.
Valued member of this Dolphins team.
Katoa converts. His double was in that Golden Point game for the Eels.
There you go.
He's got 2 tries that night.
Yes, we spotted Felice Kafusi on the sideline a little earlier with getting some attention to his knee. Unfortunately, it is a medial cruciate ligament injury, and we will not see him return tonight.
Well, that is a blow for the Dolphins, and here's Averillo. Averillo with some fancy footwork. He'll be made to play it. 10 away from the line. Big opportunity for the Dolphins again as the kick comes through. Nicarima!
Stop it.
Nicarima gets the ball down, and they go further in front.
Oh, it's this young man again. He's just been too good tonight. When you look across the other side of the field, you've got Jerome Hughes, reigning Dally M medalist. You've got Cam Munster. But Izzy Katoa and the try scorer, Harvey Norman replay, Cody Nicarima, they've completely outplayed their opposite numbers tonight. Look at that for a combination. Just a little look, a point of the finger. He looks up, he assesses the situation. There's no fullback at home. He threads it.
This kick is for 34 unanswered points. It was 16-2, and now it's 36-16. They're looking to really drive it home. Here's Saifidi playing at 9 metres inside Storm territory. Dolphins chant going up around the stadium as Nichols will play it on the last. Donahue to Katoa. Kicks. Bradley. Oh, he lost it. Into the arms of Farnworth. Herbie! With the dive into the corner. Puts the icing on the cake for the home team.
Dive.
Beep, beep.
40 points on the Storm. This will be, and I'm sure we're going to speak to a few of the Dolphins players after this match. What a performance.
Katoa wants it to swing back. He's got it on a string. What a kick. Down to you, Lockie. Conceded.
If I was making tackles, we were in trouble.
Stone to dummy half. Just loitering in the middle of the ground. Now the hammer. Lemuelu. It's opened up for Lemuelu. He's on the double. And he's put it down. Did he hit his leg before he dropped it? No. Knock on.
Knock on, Dolphins.
They're finding so much space, the Dolphins. Offloads, change of angles, making the Melbourne Storm work. They are right on top of their game at the moment.
Isaiah Katoa is going to join us on the desk post-match. Great footballer is Isaiah Katoa at 21 years of age, but great head on his shoulders as well, and you'll enjoy hearing his post-match analysis with the team on the desk. You go back to their first ever win against the Roosters. They put more than 40 points on the Broncos last year towards the end of the season. They're just two victories that come to mind with this young club, and I say young club in terms of NRL. Great history for the Dolphins. But this one of their best wins. And it's going to be 3 victories in a row. Munster shrugs away from Nicarima. Now links up with Hughes. Hughes, he gets a pass away to Wishart. And he's stopped 11 metres away from the line. Last play. Can they get a consolation try? Kick across field for Bradley. And he'll grab a double. Bradley with his second try of the night, and the Storm get a late one.
It was very similar to his first. Cross kick. Jack Bostock, he's stuck underneath it. No momentum into the football. And Bradley, he just outleaps him. But really, it's all in vain for the Melbourne Storm. Harvey Norman replay. Another pinpoint kick there by Jerome Hughes. Jack Bostock, it looked like he just had enough. He just wanted to bat that ball over the sideline. But they pick up a consolation try, the Melbourne Storm.
Or will it? There's 1 second left. He converts. And that will be full time. Full time at Suncorp. It is fins up 3 wins in a row, and for the first time, they have beaten the Melbourne Storm, and they've beaten them in style.